Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another update reading. And today we have quite a lot of ground to cover for you Virgos. I've been spending some time with the cards, and there's just been quite a bit of energy shuffling around, which leads me to believe that you've got a lot of action that's getting ready to happen, or has already been happening that will take place likely between the middle of this month, which is now, and towards the ending, possibly potentially around the first week of the next month. As we know, timing is fluid, so always keep in mind that the dates will vary for some of you. With that said, I do want to extenuate a thank you to you Virgos. You have been one of our top viewers and watchers. We do appreciate your support here on the channel. We have just slightly over 200 subscribers, and I wanted to extend my personal thank you to you. I know this isn't a lot of subscribers, but for me it means the world. So thank you so much for that, and I do appreciate you guys liking the content and liking these videos, as it does ultimately get it out there for you, and ultimately allows other people to see it. It just helps push them out, so thank you so much. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look, Virgos, and see what we have going on for you between now and potentially the end of the month. Alright, let's take a look. As I mentioned before, I have spent a bit of time with these cards just to see what is surfacing for Virgos, and the energy has been all but exciting. So this is wonderful to hear. I'm excited to see what really does come out for you. And also, if you guys ever want to know anything other than just our usual horoscope readings and astrological readings, if there's other informative information that you would like to know, just please drop me a comment down below, and I would be happy to sift through and see what it is that we could add to this channel. In the future, there will be other people that will be on here as well, other readers, other advisors that will offer different content, so likely you'll get the best of all worlds. So Virgos, again, with that said, let's get right into your reading. We're going to start pulling your cards here. We've got Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Wands, so basically Wands and Swords right now, and a Major Arcana, the Hangman, and Justice finishing with that one. And we'll pull one more just because we should. Alrighty. So, very interesting reading, mostly composed of Wands and Swords I see here. So basically, right off the bat, this is telling me that there is some kind of energy that is moving between the two of you. When I say the two of you, there's a Two of Wands. It could be some of you. There could be a love component here that you're working through. I don't know why that just came out the way that it did, but we'll just roll with it. What I want to say too as well is that because there is mostly Swords energy and Wands energy here, I am noticing here that there seems to be some kind of balance between what you want to do, where you want to be, your passions, and how you're going to get there, but also your mental state of, can I do it? Am I good enough? Can I actually get there? What process is it going to take to get there? So there's a lot of, I feel, mental confliction with this, a lot of mental battle. There's a lot of there's this pull of energy. Okay, this is between fire and air, fire and air. Maybe as soon as you get something sparked up, the wind comes and blows it all out. Or maybe for some of you, the wind spreads it and allows you to set free and allows you to move forward. So it just very much depends, and there's a variation here. What I get here as well on this reading from what I'm looking at these cards is that you're going to be faced with mostly some opportunities this month, but it's going to be like a tough pull. It's basically going to say you can go left or you're going to be able to go right. You're going to have two choices, essentially. Maybe you'll feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place with a choice, whether it be a person that you have to decide over and someone in your love life. Two represents two pairs between you and someone else, or maybe it's between two jobs, or maybe between the job what you have now and what you would like to have, or whatever you want to be. There's going to be some kind of sacrifice with a hangman that you have to make so that you can ultimately move forward and create balance, and we have to do this with an objective mind. I do feel here, whatever it is that you're letting go of, it might be slightly painful because you were just so accustomed to it, even if it was negative. And it's just about also removing the wound, removing the object within the wound so that you can heal and move forward. I feel here, though, there's a lot of potential, a lot of growth, a lot of movement, a lot of traction that's going on here. The energy is very much in motion. Despite the hangman being tangled up a little bit, that's just you in the sense of where you want to make your decision and how. But don't worry about that because it's not really like he's all that tangled. He can really slip out easy as there's just one leg that's got him wrapped on. So he's just taking a moment to think what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. This is you, Virgos, whether it's male or female. It does not matter. It applies to all of you. So with the Justice card, again, this lets us know that your karma has been reported and that in doing so you are making the right decision. It doesn't matter if you go left or right, just choose what's best for you. Okay, and with this card it lets us know that everything's going to weigh out just perfectly the way that it needs to anyways, so rest assured it'll all be okay. The King of Swords, after it's all said and done, lets us know that you would have presented this in a way of you would have thought this over clearly, where you would feel like you've been objective, you felt like you've really taken this with a clear mindset, you've really had to maybe make some hard decisions, but you did it because you had to. So I really feel here that you're on the right track. For some of you, I feel like this could be someone that's traveling. I don't know if someone's traveling or someone's traveling towards you. This could resonate with some Virgos. But there's a lot of fire energy that we're dealing here. We're dealing with a lot of air energy, and we do have a little bit of Libra energy as well. So very specific, very, very specific from what I can see here. You guys are going to be, I would just like to say, probably very busy. It's not uncommon for Virgos to not be busy. I don't know any Virgos that are just not busy. I feel like every Virgo that I've ever met is always doing something or feels like they need to be doing something, and I wish I could take up this kind of energy at times. So kudos to you guys. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to drop a like, as this really does help push these videos out there. And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as we would be honored if you would join us. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.